Martin always knew Clara was mercurial. It was part of her charm in the beginning. She brought color to his structured world. Spontaneity, laughter, boldness. He admired her defiance, her self-proclaimed wild streak. But over time, what once felt like freedom began to feel like walking barefoot through broken glass. The night of the gala wasn't the beginning of their unraveling. It was just the moment the thread snapped. He had stood there in the bedroom, staring at her as she spun in front of the mirror like a performer on stage, proudly flaunting a dress that left little to the imagination. She looked stunning. That wasn't the issue. The issue was timing, place, intent. That wasn't a dress for a formal work event. That was a dress meant to provoke. "We've talked about this," he had said. "You know what this night means for me." "I'm not your accessory, Martin," she replied. "You don't get to dictate my appearance." He didn't want to fight, but he was tired. Tired of defending himself against things he never attacked. So he left. And when she showed up anyway, when he saw her with Derek, laughing like she'd already moved on, it wasn't jealousy that hit him. It was clarity. A brutal, hollow kind. He walked out of that ballroom and never looked back. Martin didn't go home that night. Instead, he drove. No destination in mind, just away. He turned off his phone somewhere around midnight. He stayed at a motel in the hills, the kind where no one asked questions. The next morning, he bought a burner phone and started making plans. He emailed his resignation to his company with a vague explanation about family and health. No forwarding address. He thought she'd be angry, thought she'd call, demand answers. He didn't expect her to go straight to Derek. When the divorce papers arrived weeks later, delivered by a courier like some dramatic gesture from a TV drama, he wasn't surprised Martin didn't vanish out of weakness. He vanished out of necessity. He moved 2 states away, changed careers, changed tempo. The new town was quiet, slow. Nobody knew his name or history. He bought a small house near the coast and learned how to enjoy silence. Real silence, the kind that wasn't just the absence of noise, but the absence of tension. He started volunteering, met new people, not friends, not yet, but kind faces, familiar routines. And slowly, he healed. Every now and then, he wondered what became of her, if she ever understood what she'd done, if she ever realized what she had. But he didn't miss her. Not anymore. One afternoon, about a year later, Martin sat on a weathered bench by the water, watching the tide roll in. The breeze was cool, his coffee warm, and for the first time in a long time, he didn't feel like a man recovering from something. He just felt alive. And that was enough.